There we go. I can see how many people are watching or not watching. What up, everybody? Been a minute. Figured I'd jump on for a little while, talk some shit. What y'all getting into? Testing out a theory too. I want to see if this is working the way I think it should. Somebody give me something. Just say something in the chat for me. A thumbs up or a middle finger or something. I want to see if it comes up. Like I think it's going to come up in the chat. Maybe. Come on now. Don't be scared. While you're hanging out, hit that like button. Double tap your screens. Double tap your screens. There you go. This is a 86 Mustang. There we go. I can see the check. Awesome. Yep, it's 86. 86 505 speed T-top car. That'll work out just fine. 74. Holy cow. Work out just fine. What's up, peeps? What's everybody doing? Rachel? I don't even want to try your first name. It looks like a name that should be on like Mortal Kombat or something. What up, what up? Israel, what's up? How you doing? How things going out there, huh? Doing all right? What up, cuh? How the hell you doing, brother? Israel, man, you're a long way away, bro. What you doing out there? What up, cut? My man. Fog mist. Fog mist. Thanks, man. It's Gen 1 Coyote with a massive ass turbo on it. It's a little much turbo, but it works. It works great. Y'all double tap your screens. That'll throw up a like for me. I appreciate it. Just doing a little testing. I put a TV in my garage. So thank you. I appreciate that subscription, bro. I appreciate that, man. I'm trying to make 1,000. 1,000 subs is what I'm after. You know, that way I can hopefully get monetized. Maybe start making a couple dollars off of YouTube. I mean, they already play commercials on my videos, which I don't ever remember consenting to that, but they already done made a pile of money off of me. So why can't I return the favor? You know, make a pile of money off of them. When I'm on my way, I'm getting there. Yeah. I don't know about bags of money, but there might be a couple of dollars to make a difference, you know. Maybe a little bit helps. Yeah, man. Even if it, you know, jeez, you know, just $1,000 a month, or $500 a month, something like that, would make a big difference. You know, especially right now. Crap here in I'll use the term in the States is stupid expensive, man. I live in Florida, and Florida is just outrageous, man. Everything's so damn expensive here. It's nuts. If I can make a couple $100 off of YouTube a week, or $100 a week, that'd be more than enough, you know. I ain't trying to get rich, just trying to balance things out a little bit. Now, I've never been to Los Angeles, but I'd imagine it's just as bad there as it is here. In California, you got to do all those earthquakes. Man. Jim James. That's a strong ass name. This has got, I mean, it's stock style suspension, but it's all tubular. It's got all UPR stuff underneath of it. All double adjustable Heim joint, stock style suspension. Coilovers all the way around. It's mini tubbed and all that stuff. It's really a spokes car for UPR. It's got everything you could think of UPR on it. It's actually the color that's on the car is actually a Honda color that was popular in the early '90s. It's a it's supposed to be a dark root beer, and it turned out more black than I wanted it to. And like during sunset, it is you could see the root beer in it. It's got a lot of real fine metal flake in it. It's a beautiful color. It just turned out darker than I wanted to. Sometimes you can really, like I said, sunset you can really see the root beer in it. But sitting here in the garage, it's dark, so it just looks black right now. That Chinese part, you right about that. Junk, oh junk, junkyard stuff. Thank you, I appreciate it, man. It's been quite the project. It has been quite the project. If you go back, since you subscribe, if you go back and look, I put. I'm horrible at editing, by the way, so you have to bear with me on those videos. I'm just starting to learn some stuff. CapCut is really helping me out with a lot of shit. But if you go back and look at some of my videos, there's build photos and videos on this car of different parts of the project. Let's see here. Jim, I built this car. I built this car 8 years ago. It had a 418 Windsor in it and a C4 automatic transmission, and it was nasty. Then I coyote swapped it 8 years ago, 6 years ago, something like that. Coyote swapped it. It was NA for a long time. It's been turboed for about 2 years now. Thanks, man. I appreciate you watching that stuff. Even if you just watch a few seconds of it, man, just hit that like button on those videos. Maybe leave a comment or something. It helps the algorithm, and it maybe help me, and it'll get YouTube to be like, oh hey, this guy's doing stuff. Let's start pushing his videos more. 2 holes? 2 holes in the side? Where do you see those at? What up, Mr. Hickman, sir? How are you doing, bud? Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get out there, I'm trying to get out there in the YouTube world and take a left at the big tree. What up, good time? How you doing, brother? Oh man, I appreciate all the support I can get. Mr. Ortez, how you doing? Later, man. Thanks for hanging out. Man, I ain't doing much. I'm hanging out. I don't really have anything going on in the shop right now, so I figured I'd just come out, hang out, do a little live stream. My son's in Ninja Sports right now, so oh man, I watched that poor kid. I watched that poor kid polish those wheels. Oh my goodness. Oh man, he was polishing the heck out of those things too. They looked good when it was done. I was watching. I was at work, working on a tractor, so I was watching off and on. And I wanted so badly to say, hey man, you missed a spot. Yeah, those wheels are massive. Massive wheels. I didn't like polishing these 15s, let alone what was that, a 22-inch wheel or something like that? That thing was massive. Well, I appreciate you watching. You know, I really do. It means a lot to me. 24, jeez. Holy cow. I appreciate you watching, man. Your level your level of YouTubing is far more superior than mine. I'm just a just a goofball, you know, going on here, basically being an idiot that maybe maybe I'll find my niche, you know. Maybe I'll find my crowd. I got a bunch of good subscribers, man. They come in, they talk like good time here. He's a great guy. He always comes into the live streams and talks. Yeah, you're telling me good time. I used to clean the crap out of everything I had, man. I'd take the wheels off and clean the insides of the wheels and wash the calipers and then wash the inner fenders and tire shine the inner fenders and stuff. I don't even do half of what I used to. And my car right now is just covered in dirt. And I haven't driven it, haven't done anything to it other than move it in and out of the garage. The red truck, you can see the red truck reflected in the fender there. Red truck needs to be washed and waxed. Oh yeah, man, I used to park in the shade all the time and do that shit. Yep, used to park it in the shade, or now that I've got two garages, like the wife will back out one of the cars out of the front garage and pull another one out, and she'll wash her car in the garage, so you're in the shade, turn a couple fans on, and I'll do the same in the garage. I'll run the water hose out here and wash the cars in the garage versus out in the sun. We used to put up a tent, you know, a car canopy, and wash cars outside, but you know, you can't keep all the sun off of it. So we'll keep them in the garage, keep the paint cool, give them a nice sudsy bath. Oh yeah. Yeah, man, you know, good tunes, man, and a nice day to chill and clean your car was something I looked forward to when I was younger on the weekend, especially. You know, it kept me out of trouble. But I used to sit outside, wax the car, wax the wheels. You know, back when I had painted wheels. Just keep stuff clean, man. Yeah, cruise the strip. cruise the strip, man. Yep, we had a road, whatever. Jeff Davis, 301, man. And we used to cruise up and down that street, a road. Cruise up and down that road. We had another road. We had the Lothian Turnpike. We used to cruise that, hoot and holler at the girls. See you later, Mr. Hickman. Thanks for hanging out. Got a drop to go to. Later, Tater. Oh yeah. Yeah, don't scratch it, don't slam it. Don't slam my door. Oh yeah, man. We used to go hang out in the bowling alley parking lot. Yeah, I got what you meant. Yeah, we go hang out in the bowling alley parking lot, wait for all the cute girls to walk out, or go to the mall parking lot and just drive around the mall. music blasting, hoping some young girl walk out. Man, we used to think we were so cool. Nowadays, you see kids doing the same shit we were doing with just bad music, and you're like, man, get that shit the hell out of here. Yeah, doing absolutely nothing. Had a lot of fun. Yeah. I mean, we used to have gatherings of people, 30 plus people, and everybody just hanging out and having a good old time. I do miss that. I miss having that garage time with the boys. You used to have, 5 or 6 of your real good pals come over and everybody hang out and wrenching on stuff and talking shit. I miss that. That's for sure. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I I reminisce about that a lot, talking to people, especially younger kids, about go to the store. You used to be able to go to the gas station, buy a pack of smokes and a Mountain Dew, hand the girl $5 and get change back. Get your pack of Marlboro and a 16-ounce Mountain Dew. Yeah, 10 on pump too. That's right. And you'd have down there a full tank of gas. Of 93. Not no 87. You'd have 93 in there. You'd be good to go. 20 bucks. 20 bucks, you fill it up, pack of smokes, and a soda. You cruise all weekend long. Man, those were the days. Yeah, all weekend, man. Just having a good old time. Now you go to the gas station, it's like going to fine dining. You go to the gas station, you spend 60, 70 bucks. Like, what the hell? What the hell? I got a full tank of gas and a soda, and I damn near spent 100 bucks. Oh, it's definitely out of control. I don't know what gas prices are in your neck of the woods, but right now, 87 is $3 a gallon here in Florida, and it's crazy, man. Gas prices here fluctuate. One day, you'll go to work and gas will be 2.89. Like, hell yeah, I'll fill up on the way home. You leave work and it's 3.19. You go back to work the next morning, and and it's back to $3. It's crazy how much it fluctuates here, or it might be $3.24. Like, what the hell? And then the next day it's back to $3. It's so unpredictable. But diesel stays at like $3.69 a gallon. It never changes. It stays the damn same. Yeah, over $3. It's stupid, man. You think back when you were 17, 18 years old, man, it was like $1.20, $1.25 for 93. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, geez, man. Instead of, like, I'm lucky. I don't have to drive far for work anymore. I was driving 2 hours one way with traffic, spending $80 a week, $80 to $100 a week in fuel. Now I spend $40 a month now in fuel, which has helped out a lot because my job is about 15 minutes away. Where I was driving back and forth from where I live here to Tampa, which is hour 45 minutes with no traffic. But it would take me 3 to 5 hours to get home because of traffic. And that right there just ate up so much fuel. Or I'd have to take a back way, and that back way added another 45 minutes to the drive. So you're still 3 hours deep into drive home. It was crazy, man. I'm glad I don't have to make that drive anymore. Yeah, it won't nothing to spend $100 a week in fuel. Oh yeah. Yeah, man, tax. Jesus Christ. Don't get me started on taxes. It's so stupid, man. The bad thing is that society is so used to getting fucked that we just smile and nod our heads and keep going. All these stupid taxes and what the fuck? What happened to Trump? What happened to Trump helping us fucking poor folk out with this shit? I'm still getting taxed on overtime. My bonuses are still getting fucking taxed the shit out of. I got a chicken shit bonus. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but I got a bonus. It was less than $200. But the fucking federal government still, the cocksuckers still took 60 of that. And then all the other insurance, and I ended up with like $140 out of a $200 plus bonus check. It's like, what the fuck does the federal government need with my measly $60? So stupid. Absolutely ridiculous, man. Getting Medicare, Social Security, shit that I'm not even gonna have when I get old enough to collect Social Security, because it's all gonna be fucking gone. I'm still waiting for that fucking Doge check to come out. Everybody was talking all that shit. Everybody $5,000, $6,000 from the Doge, from all the overspending and bullshit from the Biden administration. I ain't seen that yet either. $5Gs right now would work wonders for me. Shit, $2,000 right now would be phenomenal. Yeah, exactly. They find money for everybody else other than the people that actually need it. You think about it. If they found all that money, was it billions of dollars of fraudulent shit? If they took that money, let's say they took that $5,000 that they're supposed to give to, everybody, and gave it to the homeless people. Cut checks for fucking homeless people for $5Gs. You know how much that would change their lives? round them up. Especially they're like San Francisco. Like, hey, here's a check from the government. You know, you think about how many of them motherfuckers are turning their lives around just because they got something to give themselves a head start. Missouri, what up? DMR. How's your weather doing out there in Missouri? Probably humid as shit right now. Waynesville, Missouri. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, nice weather in Missouri right now? Hell yeah. Yeah, good time. I mean, I just need to just give me a little bump, you know? Just a little something to stick in the fucking bank. Thanks, 223. I appreciate that sub, brother. There's a lot of content, man. Some stupid shit, some good shit, you know. I ain't professional or anything, but I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs. So I get monetized. Make a few dollars off of YouTube. You know, if you know, good time. If they cut that check and actually give us that $5,000, that'll put me in a good spot because I won't be struggling like I am right now. Right now, I'm paycheck to paycheck right now, and it's killing me. I haven't had to live paycheck to paycheck in probably 10, 12 years. It's like, dude, I make good money, and to be making what I make and live paycheck to paycheck is fucking nuts. Oh shit, you got an 88 town car. Hell yeah. 302, fuel injected. The BBK shorties, I'm hoping. Nothing beats a fucking Lincoln, man. Man, why you want to take the fuel injection off? That's the biggest mistake I think that anybody makes on those old 302s is taking the fuel injection off. I think that is the biggest damn mistake everybody makes, is taking the fuel injection off. It will. If it runs good right now, fuel injector, why don't you put an Explorer intake on it? Do the Explorer upper and lower, and put the Explorer injectors in it, and maybe like an E-cam or one of the Alphabet cams in it, and just have a really nice, you know, build, or something that's got a little bump to it. Makes a little noise, it's a little bit of fun, and still fuel injected, so you don't have to screw around. Oh yeah, the Explorer motor, the G240 heads. Yeah. What you talking about, Core? Now I saw what? Fuel injection? Yeah, good time. Exactly. You know, I used to be a big carburetor guy. Big carburetor guy. Screw fuel injection. It's junk. It's garbage. But you got to think about the reliability of fuel injection. Because, you know, if you're going to swap that, we've done a few of those swaps, especially on Lincolns, actually. Well, it was a Thunderbird, but same damn thing. At Thunderbird and went carbureted. It was such a headache. And then, you know, nothing against it, but you're going to lose a lot of reliability. You're going to lose a lot of fuel economy. You're going to lose some performance. Shut up, corn. But I would go, if you do it, I'd go Explorer or find the old GT stuff, you know, even a stock GT intake, you know, off a 90s Fox body. But the Explorer stuff is cheap and it's out there. Do the Explorer injectors, all that. Put a little camshaft in that thing. Yeah, EF5. Hey, Slow White, you were just trying to call me. Sorry, buddy. In the middle of the live stream here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You definitely do a Windsor. Definitely do a Windsor. The good thing about that Windsor is you can still do fuel injection. You didn't see my fat ass on a bike. I'll get a fucking scooter. Shit. If I start riding a bike, I might lose weight. I can't have that. Can't have that. I like my shape. Round. It's good. Oh, yeah. Do it. Put a Coyote in it. All you got to do is change the K member or get the motor mounts for it. Get the motor mounts and control pack. Wire that control pack right in. All your body harness size stuff stays. And you just take the engine harness stuff out. Take the engine harness stuff out and you put your control pack stuff in. And it's 6 wires. 6 wires. And that's it. And you're done. Turnkey, 6 wires. Forward control pack. That's what I did to my car here. It's got a forward control pack in it. Oh yeah. But forward control pack, man, it comes with everything you need. Everything you need. Essentially it's plug and play. Essentially, it's plug and play. Your ignition system is no different than the ignition system that was on this car. And you take out all the engine harness, you will no longer have that. And you need battery positive, you need ground, chassis ground, ignition signal, ignition for your crank, ground for your ignition system, and that's it. Turnkey, fire right up. That is a Gen 1. That is a Gen 1 Coyote with a 88mm turbo. I wish it had a 3rd gen, and actually I really wish it had a Boss 302. Yeah, I bought that swap. That's a 2014 GT motor in the last year for the Gen 1s. A little better than, you know, the first editions, but that is a Gen 1. The only thing that's done to it is oil pump gears. Everything else is stock. Factory rods, pistons, all that shit. Kitty pigeon, what up? Where you been hiding, bro? Where you been hiding? Missed your witty banter. It made well, on pump gas on 93 it made 655 to the wheel. The car is on E85, a better fuel system, and a little more boosted. So it made 655 on 10 pounds. So on 12 pounds at E85, it makes a little over 700. Yeah. Hey, it's good to see you jumping in on a live stream there, Mr. Pigeon. I was thinking about changing my screen name to Kadiddle Hopper. What up, Mr. Smooth? Welcome in, welcome in. I was going to go with Kadiddle Hopper and see how many people go, what? You remember Words with Friends back in the day? That was my screen name on Words with Friends. I had a hell of a time getting people to play against me in Words with Friends because most people were like, what the fuck is a Kadiddle Hopper? They all thought it was some made up shit. I need about really like 300 and what is it, 348 more subscribers. I'll hit 1,000. I've been jumping on a lot of people's live streams, doing like networking, if you would, and it's really paid off. I've picked up quite a bit of subscribers, just kind of like networking on lives with the car community, and there's a lot of good people out there that are helping. You know, they're giving me ideas and they're making suggestions, and you know, people on their channel subscribe and stuff. It's great. Thank you, Kitty. Thank you, Mr. Pigeon, sir. I appreciate you. We did a live a few days ago, and I had over 100 people watching at one time, and only had 16 likes, and I was like, man, what the hell? I don't know. Some people think that if you subscribe, you have to pay money because it's a subscription, and you know, everybody associates subscribing with, you know, paying a fee, and they just don't know that, you know, it's YouTube. You can subscribe, you can like, you can do everything, and it's free. You know, unless you join that channel and you join as a member, and you pay money for it. Oh yeah, we had a live stream going. I think I was working on Tito's car, on Tito's Honda, and we had over 100 people watching at one time. Oh yeah, maybe I should get in a pond or something, you know, walk around. I sit there and I'll, you know, because I'm constantly looking for for car content creators that are going live, and I'll jump on their stuff. But when you're surfing through live streams, I don't know if you guys ever do it, but if you start surfing live streams, you would not believe the shit that you see people doing on live streams. There was a guy playing with old 1980s, like WWF wrestling figures, and he's just getting after it. And there's 1,000 people watching this guy's channel. I'm like, you're fucking kidding me right now. And there's some guy that I don't even know how the fuck he's dressing up, but he's like, it's so strange. He's got all this face makeup on, and it's poorly applicated. Hair's a wreck. He's wearing like men and female clothes and dancing around, lip singing to songs. I'm like, how is this guy not getting copyrighted right now? And two, what in the fuck are people watching? I'll put the banana hammock on. I'll put the banana hammock on and walk around. Yeah, an older cat, yeah. And there's a younger guy that does, man, there's so much shit out there. Just these older ladies, I should say. I can't really call them old anymore. These older ladies, in their late 50s, 60s, just like laying around in provocative clothing, like, what the fuck? Just hanging out, talking. Hundreds of people watching. I guess they're waiting for a nip slip, or I don't know. There's this old lady. There's this older lady. I'm old now, so I can't really say old. There's this older lady, and she's like bitching her entire live stream. Now, if I go to a strip club, she's gonna want to go to a strip club too. And I can't have that. If I was back in Virginia, a good friend of mine and I, we used to do it all the time. We used to go to the clubs all the time, man. It would be nothing. I could set a pole up in the garage and just have them dance while I work on cars, Change the booster to master on a little blur on a 90 F-150. Hey man, that's what I got outside. Yep. And it probably blew right there by the gas tank. Dude, I tell you what, good time. If I could have the money back that I spent from clubs, I wouldn't need a job. Or I wouldn't need a full-time job, that's for damn sure. We didn't call it tipping. We didn't call it making it rain. We called it opening accounts. We'd go to the clubs and we would open accounts. Walk in with a paycheck, come out with a negative balance. Yeah, investing in their future. That's exactly what I did. That is exactly what I did. I had a good friend Andre back home, man. We used to do it all the time. Met a lot of people, that's for sure. Made some friends, had some fun. Oh yeah, we'd go out. We'd go out on Wednesday nights. We called it C-section night. We'd go out Wednesday nights. Yep, go out. We'd go out to dinner, have dinner and some drinks pre-game before we went, and go to the clubs, man. We go to the clubs. We had it good though. We knew a lot of them. We knew a lot of the girls, and they'd come and sit and hang out with us. You know, we were big shots. You know, and it was cool. Oh yeah, yeah. Strippers and cocaine, man, that was a big deal. And then, so me growing up, it was ecstasy. Ecstasy was a big deal, but cocaine was also a big deal. And if you had a little bit of coke in your pocket, you go a long, long way. What up, Hector? How you doing, brother? Gross. Well, we used to see some shit back in the day, bro. We used to see some shit. Hector, man, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I ain't got no projects in the shop right now, so I'm just kind of hanging out. Got old Tito's car back together. He needs a an inner and outer tie rod end and another traction bar set up, but got him straightened out to where he can at least, drive the car. He shouldn't race it, I should say, but knowing Tito, he probably will. But I got him back together to where he can drive his car, got his radiator support straightened out. Did you get your timing belt done yet, Hector? I'm available, dude. I'm available whenever. You want to do something this weekend? It's supposed to rain all weekend. I'll get you in there. I said I'll do a live stream. Bring it over. It's content, brother. It's content. People seem to like the Honda stuff. Yeah, Hector, get your stuff, man. Get your parts. Let me know when you got everything, and just hit me up. We'll do it. You know, I don't give a shit. Whatever. Yeah, I ain't got no problem with that. Bring it over. Bring it over. We'll do whatever you need to do. You know, lift's open. I don't have nothing to do right now other than wash my car. That's about it. So, you know, why if you haven't done your timing belt and your seals yet, you do that. I'll wash and wax my car. Just let the video go. Let everybody see what's going on. You could do that all, but other than, I don't know if you know how to weld or not, but other than welding up the exhaust, man, everything else just prep it. We'll put everything up, mock it up into place, tack weld it all up, and pull it off, weld it, finish weld it, be ready to go. Oh, I mean, I left it on the skid. I left it on the pallet just because of the vibration. I didn't have any rubber mat or anything to put on it, so I just left it on the pallet. That's on my hood. That's just the car shows. I made some poles for the car shows because I got sick of putting the hood on the roof of the car because nobody could see that it was a T-top car because the dang hood was always sitting on top of it. So I made some stilts just to hold the hood up. And when it's windy at certain car shows, I don't want the hood to blow off the roof. So I made it so I could pin it down, so if it does get windy, I don't have to worry about it blowing off. Yeah, you should be absolutely fine. You got it on a rubber mat, that'll help with the vibrations. The vibrations over time, it'll crack the concrete or whatever the hell. But the rubber mat's probably better because it'll help with some of the noise. Especially if you got to bolt it down. Did you see that in the reflection of my car? To see that it's on the pallet, or you just remember from seeing it last time? Well, I can see the big yellow tank and the flag in the reflection of the car. There you go. Ah, okay. I was hoping you were going to say something like, yeah, man, your fucking car's shiny, bro. I can see everything. What the hell? I mean, even though it is absolutely filthy, but it's still shining. It's Still shining real nice. But I can write my name in the dirt that's on it. The dust, I should say. I had to get up on my roof sooner or later, as soon as we get a little break in this rain, and seal up my bolts hang on, I'd make up a one-eyed safety goggle and stick it to the tank. Oh, make it look like a minion. Dude, don't think I won't. Actually, my buddy, Drone and Drive that did my lift post. Hang on, let me swing you around. They did my lift. Let me see if they can see that. They did all the doodling on my lift. Come on, camera. There's a little bit of a delay. Really can't see with the glare. Well, my buddy that has that blue Nova that comes down, lets me work on his car from time to time. He doodled on that lift leg of mine. I could have him totally come down here and make that thing look like a minion. I lost you. Let me see here. I can't even pronounce that right now, but but thanks. I appreciate you liking my car. I tell you what, I'll probably get him to do that. Fans are blowing in my face. Drawing my contacts out. Prevent. What in the hell? Nazdar Barla? Yeah. Nazdar Nardu. I hardly speak English. I can't enunciate that. My broken English is just awful. Ah! What language is that, Kitty Pigeon? Is that, what the hell is that? That's not Russia, huh? Is that, what the hell is that? I don't even know. Ah! How about that? It is Russian. I'll be damned. You think this is bad neighborhood? I show you bad neighborhood. Hell yeah. Du hast mich. And Kitty Pigeon, you're a pretty smart fella, you know that? You good with the math? You definitely know what you definitely know what half of 3 is. What up, Angie? How you doing? Bro. It was fucking hilarious. It was fucking hilarious. Oh, Madarasa. Tito was having a hard time with that. I even gave him the answer, right off the rip. I was like, yeah, what's half of 3? They're like, I don't know. And I was like, 1 3/4, and he didn't catch it. So he didn't catch it. So I just was like, you know what? All right, let me keep going. Yeah. Physics, chemistry. I'm sorry, I've had a drink or a couple. Angie's cool. You guys got to check her channel out. She's got a lot of nice stuff. A lot of those heartfelt. I was looking at some today, liking some of her shorts today. A lot of heartfelt. I don't know what the hell you'd call those phrases, sayings. It's a lot of shit that really makes you get in your feels, you know. I'm down. Hey, you sub, I sub. That's the deal, right? I ain't hating. Inspirational stuff. Yeah. Yeah, the one about the children, pretty much monkey see, monkey do, is the short and sweet of it. It hit home because right now my son just turned 8, and I see it every day. Every day I see it. It's like I see him mimic things that I do, or mimic my attitude or my gestures. I see it every day, and it really hit home, honestly. I like R.M. Drake. R.M. Drake is a writer, is a poet. He's got a lot of stuff out there that really hits home, and it's honestly good stuff. Oh wow, your sons are 29 and 20. Crikey, you don't look old enough to have a son that's 29. Shit, I thought you was probably about 29. Damn it. I figured you was a youngin'. Attaboy. Thanks, kitty pigeon. Oh, early 40s? Alright. Me too. Me too. Hell, when you hit 40, you're supposed to start counting backwards anyway, I thought. So technically, I'm still in my 30s. Kitty pigeons, good people. His real name's Claude. son's got a band? What kind of music does he play? Yeah, I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it at all, Angie. I still think you're full of shit. There's no way. You get, I mean, you definitely do not look like you're in your 40s, but hey, look, God bless you. Rock and roll? Like, do they do cover songs or they do their own music? Like, are we talking like old time rock and roll? Are we talking like 90s, 90s, early 2000s? Covers, originals. Oh, that's cool. Is it? You've got them on your channel, Kitty Pigeon? They're somebody you subscribe to? I'm assuming. You subscribe to his stuff because I can go to your channel and see what you subscribe to, and I can find them. Zeppelin. Hell yeah. My mom was a hippie, and she loved Led Zeppelin. I remember riding around. My mom was the coolest cat. She liked Led Zeppelin. She liked the Eagles, the Who, all that stuff when I was growing up. My dad was an Elvis. My dad was an Elvis guy, a Roy Orbison guy, and so I caught it. I caught all the genre, you know. And then growing up, my brother Mike, he liked to Break the Dead and Fish, and my other brother, he liked country and metal. So I caught it from all ends. Dude, I tell you what, man, we used to take so many road trips back when I was a kid. I could probably still sing every Elvis and Roy Orbison or Patsy Cline song word for word. I guarantee you I could. If not, I'd be pretty damn close. But I myself, I like it all, honestly. I like a lot of different, yeah, and Murray, uh-huh. I like a lot of different music from a lot of different genre, if I'm saying that correctly. Uh, I liked hip hop when it was hip hop. The stuff that they have nowadays, just it really doesn't speak to you. But back in the '90s, early 2000s, when it was hip hop before, or early '90s before they introduced the new term rap, when it was hip hop, and that kind of that shit, it spoke to you because everybody lived that life, or one way or another had that association with that lifestyle, and you could relate to it. Nowadays, you can't really relate to any of that shit. At least I can't, as an older fella. But back in the day, the Tupacs, the Biggies, the Red Man, fuck, even Coolio and shit. You know, NWO, Jesus Christ. So many of them. Hear them crickets going out there. Them crickets ain't gonna last long. They keep talking like that, then all them lizards are gonna eat them. Shit, Anne Murray, Aretha Franklin, all of them. Yeah, music has definitely changed, dude. You don't have. I mean, where are the Creeds and the Godsmacks and the Metallicas? Where are the AC/DCs? Where are where the hell is the music at? And nowadays it's just trash as far as I'm concerned. Shit, Otis Redding. I fucking rock out to some Otis Redding. Jesus. Turn a light on in here. It's getting a little dark. Oh, there we go. Little mood lighting. We'll call it After Hours with Craig Bill. Bum bum bum. That's my LED work light. That's just on right now. Pretty bright. Oh, I see old Mr. Hickman went live. Old John Hickman, he's a good cat. He's out in California. That is a single baby sucker upper. That thing will suck in small children. That's why that mesh screen is on there. Yeah, I need to put a sticker on that that says "Small children beware." Hey, I'll be right back, you guys. I need some liquid refreshment. Hang tight. Don't go nowhere. Back what that was going. No, no Jack and Coke. I already had mine. I got me some good old sweet tea this go around. Something to wet the old whistle. That's that southern stuff. If you look closely, you can still see the sugar floating around in there. I'm gonna set you guys right here. There you go. Now you see that lightning. See that lightning coming. It's getting ready to storm here again for like the 600th time today. Yeah. A guy at work says, "You need a little sugar in your life," and he hands out and he gets a box of donuts. Put a little sugar in your life, he says. Always so sour. Don't be sour. Put a little sugar in your life. I don't need sugar, but damn, I sure do like it. Kind of makes me want to turn the bright lights off. Just turn my shop light, my work light back on. Yeah, it's a damn good idea. Best idea I've had all day. Once it starts raining, you probably won't be able to hear shit in here. If it gets loud, it's like, you know, it's a metal garage. Oh, you're gonna hear it. Oh man, I'm weird. I know it. So I think that one puts off more light than the other one. So that's just one LED light. I'm gonna turn it. Lighten up that black wall pretty quick. Oh yeah. That's better. We'll sit in the dark. Nobody needs to see that slow ass car of mine anyway. My nicely pruned bush line there. Look at that. I'll be dipped. Usually where you see the most of it is right there. Oh, bam, little flash. That's exactly how I danced at my wedding. How'd you know that? You were there? No, you weren't. You don't want to see my cracker dance, that's for damn sure. I tell you what, dude, that took me like 4 hours to trim that thing down. I was letting it grow out. No, that's real lightning. It's just, I guess, the way it's, the way the video is showing it. Oh yeah, we're getting ready to get a banger, a good banger. I'll angle you up a little bit. You don't need to see my grass. I'll angle you up a little bit. Let me drop you down some too. Let's see here. Yeah, that's a little better. Yeah, it's getting ready to be a banger. For sure. Hey. So we live in the Bermuda Triangle of storms. It'll get dark and nasty. Like right now, whoop, a little lightning pop. Right now it looks bright out on the, here comes the rain, on the screen. But it's actually darker than what it looks. Got a neighbor up in the cottage. He's a great guy, but a bit of a criminal. He takes care of my yard like a Mexican on that. Got himself thrown in jail. Aww. I guess you're just gonna have to hire you somebody, bro. I think the guy wanted. We asked a yard guy. He wanted like $100 a week to maintain these hedges. If you're wearing headphones, once this rain really starts coming down, you're probably gonna want to turn your volume down. It gets deathly loud in here. Yeah, right, exactly. Who's got money for that? When we bought this place, we were actually doing pretty good. But it's just stupid money but here in Florida, yard, landscaping companies, they're everywhere. Everybody cuts grass. Everybody. Especially in the rainy season. Like, what's it, Saturday, what was it, Saturday morning or Friday? Friday I cut my grass. Before my son's birthday party, I cut my grass. And it's already, I've got sproutlets that are already a foot tall. It's time to cut it again. So in the rainy season here in Florida, you cut your grass twice a week. At the least, twice a week. Yeah. Yeah, and we weed eat and edge and all that shit too, so it's a full blown project. And the wife has been doing it more than I have as far as the yard work. She's been out here mowing and edging and stuff more than I have lately. Friday I was supposed to go up to Virginia for that funeral and I didn't go. So I stayed home and did some power washing and stuff. Got the lanai all cleaned up and stuff because we were supposed to do outdoor birthday party with a bouncy house and a water slide bouncy house and
since it rained off and on, stormed off and on all day, so we didn't get to do that. So everybody was inside. Oh yeah, you for like a basic cut and a weed eat, I think people are paying 100, 150. You know, and everybody uses zero turns, so it might take them 30 minutes to cut a yard. I've got a pretty big yard, um, and it takes probably an hour on a rod mower to cut my yard. And that's without edging and weed eating and all that. Yeah. Yeah, if you ever come to Florida, man, bring a trailer and a couple zero turns and a weed eater, and you easily make 500-600 bucks a day, easy. You know, and that's 5 or 6 yards. Yeah, I think the camera's adding a little bit. It looks a lot, well, I don't know. It looks a little further away. Drive down to Miami once a year. That's my vacation time, yeah. Yeah, Miami is an hour and 45 minutes away from where I'm at right now. I'm right in the middle, dead damn middle. If you look at the state of Florida, you put your pin dead nuts in the middle. That's where I'm at. From side to side, top to bottom, right dead nuts in the middle. That's where I'm at. I'm an hour 45 from Orlando, hour 45 or hour and a half ish from Tampa. Miami, yeah, I think Miami's a 2 hour drive, 2 hour, 2.5 hour drive, something like that. Joker's to the right. Here I am. It's a good tampon commercial song. Rotate? What does he mean, rotate? What up, Mr. Thompson? How you doing, sir? What's he mean, rotate? What's he want to see? Rotate or move it right or left? We are in Florida. Where you be? Just having a little chill session with everybody. I ain't done a live in a few days, so I figured I'd go live, talk some shit with everybody. We're getting ready to get a banger of a storm, so I figured I'd put the camera facing out into the clouds and let everybody see the little lightning. Yeah, Florida. I am in Florida, the state of Florida. Didn't I say that? Or did I not say that? I thought I said that. I swear I said Florida. I might not have. Oh, I am mildly retarded sometimes. Gainesville and in Winter Haven? Dude, that's where I'm at. I am in Winter Haven. You know where Legoland is? I could throw a football and hit it. Oh, a little lightning strike there. Getting closer. Yeah, I haven't been. You know, we've been here almost 5 years, and I have yet to go out on the lakes. I've yet to go out on the lakes. But you know, just the history of it was pretty cool when we moved here. Just the history of the chain of lakes was pretty cool. But it's a far cry from what it used to be. Cast net. I thought that's what you meant. Yeah. I haven't done that since I was a kid. We used to do that to get minnows, go fishing with back in the day. Back when. Yeah, we catch minnows, go fishing with those. Flip over rocks, get worms, go through the leaves, get some crickets. Where you at right now, Mr. Thompson? What up, Lone Wrench? That's a good live stream we did earlier. I couldn't see the back. I couldn't see the back of that car, the back of that Mustang when you were doing your live stream. I was like, what the hell is that? And then you moved a little bit. And I was like, oh, there we go, dummy. Oh, you're in Buffalo right now. Holy cow. Yeah, Kitty Pigeon. Lone Wrench has got a he's got a YouTube channel as well. He works on all kinds of stuff. Does a bunch of different things. It's not all one specific, but he does. Builds cars, works on trailers, does all kinds of different things. I don't think it. I may be mistaken, but I don't think it's all one thing. It's one thing I never got into was football. Never got into football. Hey, go Maple Leafs, you sons of bitches. Go Maple Leafs. I was back when I was younger, I played hockey. Played a lot of hockey back when I was younger, and Montreal Canadiens were my team. That was my fucking team. Oh, Patrick Waugh. Patrick Waugh was the goalie for the Canadiens, and that was my first hockey card. Was him as a goalie, and I still have that hockey card too. Yeah, I miss that. I miss playing hockey. Honestly, it was a good time. Uh, Played that for a long time. Woo, a good one. I'm in Florida. I'm in Florida. That's what I figured. I figured, I'm just in the garage tonight, doing a little live stream, talking some shit with everybody. Uh, it's getting ready to storm its ass off. So I figured instead of everybody staring at my ugly face, I'd let them watch the storm. Lone Wolf, where was it you were at? Jesus. I want to say the Bayou, but that's all I can think of right now. Uh, Jesus Christ. Where was it you were at? I think I said Lone Wolf, Lone Ranch. Fuck. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, dropped the live stream there for a second. Yeah.
Are we still buffering? Or are we on? We on? Looks like we're on. Yeah, there we go. Sorry about that. I've dropped the internet off, uh, so it wouldn't do that again. Oh yeah, it's about to get rowdy. It's about to get rowdy.
Yeah, we got the storm coming in. I don't know. Hopefully I stay connected. Boy. You didn't want to tackle this when I was younger. Corn, there was a time where you weren't so big.
Let me fix this.
I'm running just a little behind. It looks like the live stream's still up. What are you updating everybody to, Corner? You ain't updating nobody. You better be watching my live stream. Yacht Racing Team is a good friend of mine. We grew up together. He's got his own channel. He builds a lot of cool cars. He's got a bunch of Ford Escorts. I believe his wife's car is a world record holder as far as, drag strip stuff goes. The fastest something other automatic Escort. And he's got one that runs in the 11s, I think it is. Runs in the 11s. He's working on that now. He's pulling a motor out of it. Woo. Oh, that's a zip basket. It's a zip tie right there. You going live right now, Two Corner? We should have paired up. Done a little parody. We should try that one time. Try to go live together. I think that'd be pretty fun. That way you could hear me talking, I could hear you talking, we could talk that shit. I think this one's going around us. Like I said, we live in a Bermuda Triangle. People that have lived here a whole lot longer than we have, they said that ever since Legoland was built, the storms just go right on by. All right, Kitty Pigeon, you take it easy, brother. And thanks for hanging out. I'm definitely handy. That's good shit. Remember all those old Budweiser commercials? Real man of genius. Today we salute you, Mr. Garbage Picker Upper guy. It's cooling off. It's cooling off a little bit. A thunderstorm might be build up a little bit of strength.
Mr. Fisher, sir, how you been? That was a good one. Must have a good delay in this video. We're just hanging out in the garage today. I figured I'd go live for a little while, talk some shit, hang out. Since we get ready to have a thunderstorm, I figured I'd show everybody a thunderstorm. Where we're all just hanging out, talking shit, remembering the good old days. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, evidently the live stream is running behind. Yeah, fastest automatic score. Yeah, we probably got to be about 30 seconds or so behind. What up? What up, brother? Long time no see. Hush. Come here, goofball. What are you doing? Oh, easy, easy, easy. Hi. Yes, it's me. It's not an intruder. It's me, it's me. Mi hombre, mi hombre. I've been schooled. I've been schooled, Julio. I was putting an O in there instead of an H. And telling people I'm hungry instead of hey buddy. Mi hombre. All right, go. Go potty. Gotta get back inside to his mama. How's life treating you out there in Mass, bud? You ready to move back? Oh yeah, we're getting ready to get a... Well, I think this storm is actually going to pass over us. You still working for the old Estes? Yeah, you ain't missing nothing. It's just hot. We're in our hot swamp ass season right now. Hot, humid, gross. Yeah, yeah. It's been cool because it's been so overcast, but dang humidity, man, is kicking. It was a nice day today with all the cloud coverage. Wasn't so bad. But on average, it's been 106 or better. You know, heat index has been more. But hey, one more month of this. About a month and a half of this, and we're back. We're back in that beautiful weather. You know, that beautiful weather that all the Floridians love when it's 70s and 80s and cool at night. Yeah, well, I tell you what, I'll deal with this hot weather more than I'll deal with that fucking snow. Cold weather. Man. You know, I always say you can put on more clothes, you can't take off. You can't take off too many. Yeah, I think that thunderstorm done passed us up. He done passed us up. Yeah. Well, if you do, transfer to the Orlando shop. Don't go back. Don't go back to Tampa. Yeah. Yeah, those guys in Orlando, they were good guys, man. They were good guys, but you know, I told you the stories. They all just all that shit. Old fucking gym, man, just wrecked it. Just wrecked it for everything. Everything I've worked my life for, he fucking ruined. But whatever. I'm in a better place now. Making more money. Oh yeah, Jorge went back. Sweet. Oh, here comes the rain. Castiel. Goofball dog is still outside. I'm gonna check on him.
I didn't see him going back. I guess he went back himself.
I didn't see him go in. Maybe y'all did. I didn't. Your favorite cowgirl. What up? Yeah, on a 5.7 hit me? I don't think so, bud. I don't think a Hellcat. I don't think a Hellcat blower will fit on that. Might need some adapters or something. Your favorite cowgirl. Yee yee. I guess that was just a storm teasing me. Yeah, I remember your old Mustang. You getting it back? Oh yeah? Is that who you sold it to? Or did he buy it from the person you sold it to? Oh wow, that was a good one. Oh, okay. Has he done anything with it, or just still like it was? Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna last long. It's pretty rusty back there. I think we talked about that the last time we had it here, when we did the transmission. But hey, you know what? I got a lift in my garage now. So, you know, next transmission change, we just put it on the lift. I mean, I could probably cobble something together to put that fuel tank back in there. I wouldn't see why not. Just gotta find good metal. Here comes the rain. Being that it's so rusty, I honestly don't know what it will take labor-wise. Because I'm going to have to weld a bunch of shit back in there to get that mounted back up. That's going to be one of those start to finish and see what happens kind of jobs. Yeah. I mean, I'm willing to do it. Ain't no big deal. Absolutely. Does he habla inglés? Habla inglés? Habla inglés? Like that. Loco gringo. Loco. Loco gringo. Pendejo. Yeah, it's loud as shit inside the garage. I don't know how, Viejo, gringo, loco? Veo. It's coming down. Let me see. Let me see if I can swing you over. You can. Yeah, when the flag shoots up, blocks that street light, you can really see that rain. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. It's gonna get louder. Turn your headphones down. Yeah. I know what he said, corn. Pendejo. Woo! Get wet. there you go. You can buy one off of Amazon if he wants to. Or Rock Auto. Rock Auto would probably be the best place. Get the fuel tank, get the straps. Yeah. See that? Look at it, like it. Holy shit. Woo! All this rain. I gotta pee. See my luck, I get struck by lightning. Street car. You could handle driving this kind of stuff. Just a little bit of rain. Yeah, I know. I turned the mic off because it's so fucking loud in here right now. I did not see the video. Holy hell. Oh my God. It was so loud in here, deafening. Great. Yeah. Woo. Oh, here it comes again. Yeah, I figured that'd be nice to turn the microphone off because it was so loud. I could hardly hear myself hollering at the phone to talk to y'all. Hey, Jay. Yeah, old metal roof, man. Metal roof. Coming back around. Hi, yeah. It's raining harder than a cow pissing on a flat rock right now. Woo! Mustang is soaked. Wow. Well. Now you can hear me for a second. Oh, nope. Too late. Alright, everybody. I'm jumping off of this thing. Going inside, taking me a shower. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for watching.